So you think you perform much better when there's no pressure?
When there's no pressure. Today we're doing my longest run ever. I can't believe it. 10k BB. I just feel like I'd be hitting a wall. I think maybe I need you to pick me up. I just feel really shaky. It might calm down if I walk. Let me just get over Douglas Bridge and the other side, not Douglas Bridge, Sabrina Bridge and the other side where there's the lay-by, and I'll let you know how I feel once I'm over the bridge. Actually, do you know what? Do you mind? I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Oh my god. I just feel like my legs are like jelly.
Yeah. How many times have you come to my rescue though?
Yeah, but you've normally been doing like some sort of marathon.
Yeah, but it's totally fine to have a bad run. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
I just went really shaky.
Yeah.
Like it was a different sensation to when I've sort of struggled on a run. Normally I could just, you know, walk it off or whatever. But that I just felt like if I carry on, my legs aren't gonna be able to hold me up any longer.
Yeah. You got stuck in, you gave it a go, and that's all that matters. Let's get you home. Right.
Let's just say my first run of week 9 was just one of those runs. I felt like I'd completely run out of energy and I wanted the run to end as soon as possible. A couple of days later, I tried again and things went much better. We did reps of running and recoveries. Running for only 500 metres with 250 metres of recovery felt so much more manageable.
Good session. That was really good.
I can't believe that last bit of sprinting I just did.
Yeah.
It's some people's like half marathon pace.
Some people's ultra pace.
Ultra whatever, yeah. Ridiculous.
Everyone's different though.
I can do it for 100 metres. How's that? Yeah, so we just did. What would you call it, intervals?
Yeah, I guess it was an interval session.
Sort of intervals.
But the pace was at sort of 5k pace rather than all out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
6k of,
rather than all out pace, it was at 5k pace
yeah,
really.
6k of 500 metre running, 250 metres walking for 6k. It was actually quite nice way of doing it.
And the pace, sneakily, the pace was actually quite fast. The pace was 6:45 to 7-minute Ks, which is, for you, that's
because I knew there was
an average
coming up. I thought that was manageable.
Yeah, that was a really good way to get a session done. If you maybe are not feeling it, just get some walking recoveries in there.
It's nice because you know that you've just got to run that 500 metres and then there's going to be a walk to recover.
Yeah.
So it never feels like I get stressed out too much.
Welcome to week 10. We're on a session right now, and today's session is a 5k, but we've split it up into run walks, but the runs are slightly quicker than usual, and they are as follows. 2 lots of 500 metres of running between 6 minutes 15 and 6 minutes 30 per k, which is a lot faster than your 5k pace, which is where we are now. And look at that, we're in the sweet spot, we're above it, we're faster than it, look. And now we take walking recoveries of 500, we do 2 lots of them. After that, we're then running for 750 metres, but a bit slower. We're doing that twice. Then after that, after the 2 recoveries,
Stop.
Yeah, Daisy's doing a poo. And then after that,
So you watch.
we're doing 1 kilometre straight through, which is nice and easy. Right, do you want to film me picking up? Go on, poo.
I'm finding that training like this works really well for me. Having a programmed workout makes me feel more in control and a lot less anxious if things start to feel tough, as rest is always just round the corner.
So there we go, 5k up. Do you know what the best thing about doing these sessions, like how we've been doing them? We're very probably going to be running like this in the Great North Run.
Yeah.
Unless you want to run 13.1 miles without stopping.
Does sound tempting.
It's really good to practice.
Today I could just about run a 5k like a few weeks ago.
It's really good to practice, you know, jeffing, because those walking recoveries can just,
I
you
think
know.
a lot of my training has always been jeffing as well.
Yeah.
Like when I did Couch to 5k, obviously it starts off as that, and I just found I kept doing that.
Yeah. No, you did another good solid session. So, week 10. We're starting to peak now, so we're a few weeks off the end of the peak, but over the next 3 weeks, the mileage is going to get higher, intensity is going to go up. Intervals next week, we've got hill reps at the end of this week, and we've got the first big long run. So,
It sounds just amazing.
Hills. A lot of the time, I'm exhausted walking up them, let alone running up them. Andy keeps going on about seeing Elvis on the John Reid Road. I don't really know what that means, but he says any hill training I do will come into play around then. Today was my first ever hill session. Week 10 of training, can you believe it? And today is a 3 kilometre run and then hill reps at the end, which I'm a bit nervous about, but I haven't done barely any hill training, and I've heard the Great North Run isn't exactly flat, so we thought we're better to do some hill reps on the Malvern Hills. Let's do this.
okay, so if that wasn't enough punishment, the 3k, half an hour, whatever it took you, hill run, we're now going to do some hill reps. How are you feeling? Yeah, well, that's how everybody feels when they do hill reps. We haven't done, or you haven't done much or any hill work, have you? So this is gonna hurt.
This is a steep hill.
And we're gonna do 5 reps up and down here.
To be honest, I think I'm in shock.
Let's just get it over and done with before you have time to realise what I'm asking you to do. It's gonna look great on the camera.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Good. So get to the bottom and recover. Go on, be strong. Drive the arms, drive the knees. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yes, strong, 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 strong. Okay, relax, relax. What a woman.
Where are you then?
Lovely. Hill rep sesh, yes, high five please. How do you feel? Numb. Amazing, you did amazing work. And that's the session done.
Saturday morning, which means it's park run day, and we are at Mallard's Pike in the Forest of Dean, which is quite a hilly park run. Well, we've got some action.
Hang on.
So yeah, it's one of those ones where it's uphill for the first half, basically, downhill for the second. So I think we're going to do some sort of 3 minutes running, 1 minute walking, just because I don't think I can continuously run up the hill. Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
I've done a fair few different park runs now, and I don't think there's one that's more beautiful than Mallard's Pike, but I also find it incredibly tough. Andy and I did it last year in November, and at the time I was in good shape. I'd recently just completed the Metz 10k, so I'd built up some fitness from a summer of training. Even though this run felt like a struggle in places, I knew I was moving better than last time.
Well done, mate. Good finish. Thank you. Well done, babe. I've got some news for you. Last night I screenshotted the time that we did it in last time.
Oh gosh.
And we did it in 44:24.
No.
Today you did it in, I can't see my watch, but about
30.
37,
Sorry, just a minute.
37 or 38 maybe?
36:41.
8 minutes faster, babe.
That must have been my slowest park run last time then. 'Cause
Maybe.
I've never done it. Well, I didn't remember doing one that slow.
8 minutes improvement.
I thought I'd done 41 last time.
Amazing.
Oh wow.
8 minutes, that's like a whole kilometre and a bit faster. You could have done 6.5k by the time it took you to do last time. So that's improvement. That's mega improvement.
That made me feel better because that stitch I was getting was really doing my head in, and I just had to walk more than I wanted to. Oh.
And how useful was it doing the intervals up the hill, the walking
really
recoveries?
Helpful because you just know that there's an end. So even if you're struggling with the running, you know that you're going to be able to recover any minute.
So do you think that's something we should maybe look at doing for the GNR?
I think so, especially if it's hilly.
Yeah.
Because it's the hills. I mean, even on the downhill, I had to take a little bit of a recovery because it just all gets a bit too much.
Yeah. Well done.
And I was going quite fast, to be fair.
Yeah.
With Daisy.
You were doing she was doing 4 minute miles.
No. Oh,
going down hills. Yeah.
4 minute miles?
No, you're doing 2 minute kilometres.
No, I wasn't.
You're sprinting.
No, that's silly.
Saturday morning, off to a flyer.
I feel better now.
What's the plan today?
Sunday long run, 12k.
How you feeling?
I feel okay. I feel a bit tired, but I don't feel bad.
Right.
Obviously running 12k isn't my first choice for a Sunday afternoon.
Well, today's just all about taking it easy.
No, just doing the distance, that's all I care about.
Yeah,
I don't care about pace.
Good.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of walking today.
Yeah, you're going to be absolutely fine. So yeah, see you when you get back. You're going to do really well.
Yeah. Got the Nova Blasts.
Yes.
I love them.
You're going to be fine.
I'll probably be more fine than you will be with Daisy.
Yeah, I would rather be doing a long run today than have to deal with Daisy. Daisy, what are you doing? Chill out, man. Chill out. No! Oh, she's got the remote. Oh, just turn the TV off. For God's sake, Daisy.
After a solid week of training, my Sunday long run went well, and I could feel my confidence building. In week 11 it was back to basics with another run-walk workout, but this time increasing the distance to 8k. I'm heading towards the peak of my training block now, and although I'm still finding all of this very tough, I'm feeling much tougher than I was nearly 3 months ago. It's crazy how I'm managing to do 5 miles now, with a lot more ease and less worry. I'm definitely starting to see progress, and I can totally understand the benefits of a long training block.
All right. Well done. Oh, there's the thumbnail. park running in the rain, you're officially hardcore.
This is absolutely ridiculous. You probably can't even see it on the camera. But the rain, there's so much rain.
It's wet today.
I put my trial shoes on for this park run, and although they were the right choice of shoe to wear today, something just wasn't feeling right, but I carried on. Because of the really wet weather, the whole way round I was so convinced I was going to fall.
Well done, but finish strong. Cheers.
Because of this, I was running with a lot of ankle and calf tension, rather than feeling relaxed. I didn't realise it, but it was about to become a problem. Week 11. No, end of week 11?
Yeah.
End of week 11. It's Sunday, which means long run day, and it is my longest ever run of 14 kilometres.
Excited?
So we're in just past Great Malvern, and I'm running back to Worcester. And I'm scared.
It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
Today's long run was basically running home from Malvern, which has some lovely downhill sections along the way. I didn't feel ready to tackle a super hilly long run yet, as time on feet is what I need. I didn't hammer it down the hills as I wanted to make sure I'd left something in the tank to feel good when I finish. As soon as I started the run, I could feel a niggle in my ankle, which I thought I could just run off. It did eventually seem to disappear, but when I got home that night, the pain arrived and stuck around. I didn't walk or run on it for 5 days afterwards.
So Laura's on week 12 and we're on a walk this morning. Not a run. So Laura, fill us in. Week 12, how's it gone this week?
So I haven't done any running since my last long run on Sunday for 2 reasons. So firstly, I had a busy work schedule, 5 a.m. wake ups, not getting back till 8:30, 9 o'clock, so it just didn't, for me, it was too much. But also, I seem to have done something to my ankle. I didn't go over on it, I didn't fall, but the day after I did that rainy park run, where I was obviously dodging puddles, I think I've maybe used the muscle. It's like right around my ankle bone. The muscle, like if you squeeze it, it's quite painful. If I walk on it, it's a little bit sore. And I obviously did a 14 kilometre run after that, thinking that it was just, I hadn't injured it, so as far as I was aware, it was just a bit of a muscle thing. But it's progressively got worse as I've been on my feet all week, so...
Yeah, so it looks like you're going to, I think you're going to have some time off. I think we'll have to get, because Sunday is supposed to be your biggest long run, is 16k.
Yeah, today I can put my feet up for the first time this week and actually rest it, but then we've got work tomorrow, so I'm going to be on my feet all day again, and I think I was going to do my long run as my next run, and I'm gutted to not do it, to be honest, because I hate missing out on. I feel like as much as it's great, yay, I get to rest, but I feel like it's going to impact me.
I think we will just have to make the call on Sunday, see how you're doing, but I think you might need to have an elongated rest period, because you've got to just think of the bigger picture, think about the Great North Run, and you want to not only finish it, but you've got to start it. You've got to get on that start line.
I could understand if I'd stupidly gone over on it or taken a fall, but I haven't done, do you know what I mean? It's so frustrating because I haven't done anything. I just went for a park run and I was obviously dodging loads of puddles and must have, I don't know.
Yeah, it feels like it might be some sort of angry tendon or something, doesn't it? It feels like something like that, I don't know.
Yeah, it's really hard to explain.
Yeah, but we'll keep our eye on it. We're doing a nice gentle walk today, which is yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, I'll
just you testing the water.
My ankle this afternoon.
Yeah, and then let's hope and pray that you can be up and running as soon as possible.
After more rest, icing it and feeling gutted that I may have an injury, I decided not to risk it and skip the longest run on the plan that I'd been looking forward to doing for so long.
Week 12 has just finished. It's the last Sunday of week 12.
No, it should have been a Sunday long run.
Should have been your longest 16k run, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
And we have taken... Everything's we, it's not we, it's you have taken the decision.
Well, you've given me some advice. Because if it was up to me, I probably would have just run on it.
Yeah, I think this injury that you've got is not worth the risk.
I just wish I knew what I'd done, because I just woke up with it. That's what's annoying me. I didn't go over on it. I know I've already explained this in the video, but it's just frustrating, and yeah.
Welcome to the wonderful world of injuries. They're frustrating, disappointing, everything, and it makes you feel horrible.
Yeah.
But you've just got to...
Well, I've got it strapped up now, which I think will help. I'm going to ice it today and tomorrow.
We're doing gentle walks every day, so it's not going to impact your fitness at all. With Daisy, so
and I feel like now that I've strapped it up, it's much more secure when I'm out for a walk. Like I feel like I'm not using the ankle as much.
Yeah, so I think week 13, unlucky for some, which will be the next episode. We'll see.
I'm going to see how it feels on Tuesday, which should have been my next run.
Yeah.
And go from there.
So we're just going to scrap. We've basically not done any...
Week 12 didn't happen.
Week 12, there was no running because of a busy work schedule and this sort of niggling injury.
You just feel like you're going to lose all your fitness when you don't run.
Yeah,
I feel like...
It does play games with you.
Watch me go for a run on Tuesday and get a PB.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joking.
All right, well, I think that's all we can do, really. I think best to play it safe. And we'll see how you feel in the week.
Yeah.
Because the most important thing is getting... Not the most important thing, but don't get to the start line injured for the sake of it.
I don't want to make it worse either. I don't want to create a long-term injury.
Exactly. So all we're doing is just significantly reducing the volume. Maybe we're missing out on a few of those, because it should have been your peak weeks now, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I've got a 16k next Sunday scheduled as well, so that'll have to be my peak next Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, that's even if you can get anywhere near that. So, I think we should just take it easy. But anyway, that's the situation. That's the 4-1-1. You've just got to take it easy this week. Seriously easy.
See, past me would have been like, yes. But me now is like, no, I really wanted to do this. Like what was scheduled, I wanted to do. Like I've never really...
Hang on, what was that face for? Because you get rest?
Yeah, because the past me would have been like, yay, I get to have a rest.
Right.
I get to not... But when you're like actually training for something,
yeah,
you feel like no, you want to do the training. Like especially when you start to see improvements. I don't know.
I think this is all part and parcel of a training block. You've had everything from tears to elation and PBs, and now
you can't do anything.
A niggle, an injury. It's frustrating, but this is running. It's all part of the process. So don't worry. You can pick it up in week 13, see how you feel. The most important thing is getting to the start line. That's the most important thing.
This isn't the ending to week 12 that I wanted, but if this process has taught me anything, it's to be patient, relax, and focus on recovery rather than ticking numbers off the fridge door. We are raising money for charity, so if you'd like to donate, then any donations are massively appreciated. Click the link in the description to read our story and why we're raising money. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.